Hello everybody, welcome back. So I know it's been 8 months since I have made a video. I took a very long needed break, I guess, but I'm back. I'm going to be uploading once a week, and every other week I'm going to be uploading twice a week, you know, as we move forward with the channel and, you know, creating videos once again. Maybe I'll pick up the upload schedule, but for now, that's how I'm going to start it off. For those of you returning, man, welcome back. I missed you guys. I know it's been quite a while. I miss making videos, but again, I had a lot of stuff going on, and, you know, I needed to deal with some shit before we got back to this. So, Sekiro, the hardest game in the history of the, you know, Soulsborne franchise. So this is going to be my review. I've gone through the game basically twice at this point. I'm on my second playthrough at the final boss. There's going to be very light spoilers in this video, guys. So if you don't want to be spoiled whatsoever, I would say leave now. And if not, you know, stick around. And we're going to go through, you know, my thoughts, what I think of it, what it does great, what it does well. There are some things I think could have been done better, what I don't like. For those of you who knew nothing about me, I have, you know, beat Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. You know, I think I've put probably like 700 hours on Dark Souls 3. Quite a bit. I don't know. If you guys know the channel, obviously I have a shit ton of builds. I think I've done over 300 builds for Dark Souls 3, PvP wise. You know, the videos are there. You know what I'm saying? You'll see. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to get into this. We're going to go through Harada State, talking about some stuff. Booyah! Lazulite Sacred Flame. And let's do this shit. I'm excited to be back. And oh, my poor boy over here. Alright, so to start off, as you guys all know, it's a FromSoft game. FromSoft, they make great titles. You know, so we're going to talk about the overall quality of the game first. So graphics wise, as you can see, it's nothing that's going to, you know, make you go mind blown type of shit, but it is a nice looking game. FromSoft makes quality shit, as I just said. I believe they're still using the same engine as Dark Souls. Hey, buddy! Oh no! He's like, what happened? I thought I had a chance. So that's why you're not gonna really notice, you know, that much of a huge difference. But you know, if you ever have gone through one of Digital Foundry's videos, there are some differences, like, you know, with like particle effects, shadows, things like that. But yeah, overall it's pretty good. The sound is pretty good, you know, especially when you go into deflecting and you hear that ching 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 when you're fighting enemies. It's pretty badass. They did a great job on that. But one little pet peeve I have with the sound, if you guys can't hear it. Oh, this guy's like, I will have none of it! I'm fucking burning. Look at this shit. God damn, games, I'm about to get dropped by this little fucking random, there we go. Anyways, you hear that music that's going on right now, you're gonna hear that music quite a bit throughout the game, man. Anytime that you get spotted by an enemy, you know, that little song right there never changes. It's just, you're gonna hear that shit over and over and over again. You know, after, like I said, I'm on the end of my second playthrough. After a while, the alert music can get a little bit, what the fuck, you know, like, I'm tired of hearing the shit. But other than that, no huge problems whatsoever. You know, the music is there where it needs to be, kind of let you know what's going on. They're nice cues, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just that alert shit will make you go a little nuts. So next we're gonna talk about combat. So for those of you who know, you know, anything about me, obviously I love PvP in Dark Souls 3. Look at this guy. Hey, buddy! Oh no. What happened to Freddy? He just went down there to check on something. He never came back. Right, we're gonna go ahead and rest, refill that shit. So the combat itself is pretty fantastic, man. So, you know, if you weren't a huge person in Dark Souls that's gonna be, you know, parrying everybody all the time, you really don't have to worry. And I know you're probably thinking, games, what are you talking about? You know, I've heard deflecting is like the main thing, and to which it is. But let me show you something with this guy here. Actually, he's gonna alert his buddies. I don't want that to happen. But what some people can do when they're fighting, right, for the deflecting, is basically just spam L1. A lot of people do it in the gameplay. So they'll sit there and just this. You know, but that will get you through quite a bit of enemies. But the problem is, if you don't, you know, if you go for, oh, you little bitch. If you go for those perfect deflects, oh man, I got guys with arrows and everything. Hello? I don't think so. Go ahead, shoot that second one. There it is. Oh no! I love that, dude. The chasing slice after the shuriken is just so fantastic. You just traverse ground so fast. But anyways, back to deflecting. If you spam it, yeah, they'll get you through a lot of enemies. But you don't want to do that. You really want to try to get down and, you know, just deflect literally the moment before it hits you. Now, when you do this, you're going to get way more posture damage, and, you know, it's just going to make you better at the game. So you're not just panic fucking spamming L1 every time you fight a boss. Like, oh my god, no, what am I going to do now? Because a lot of times when you do miss your parries and you just do that, you'll actually take damage, and you'll receive a lot of posture damage. Now, if you guys remember Dark Souls, it kind of follows the same idea. Like, if you miss your parry, you know, you're going to get fucked, basically, with, you're going to eat some damage, and, you know, your, what happened in Dark Souls? I think your stamina, you ate damage, and your stamina took a big chunk out of it. So, again, guys, don't be scared, man. This is, it just feels different than Dark Souls parry, like, way different, dude. It is legit, like, nothing even remotely close. The combat in this game, it just feels, you know, it's a brand new IP. It feels like a new thing, so. Also, so I want to touch base on, too, is there's no stamina in this game. Now, I absolutely, I think it's great. The stamina in Dark Souls, it was obviously not a bad thing, because it was, you know, Dark Souls, I feel like, you know, the old FromSoft games, there are a lot of management. You know, you got to manage a lot of shit, manage your inventory, your stats, your spells, if you want to be a caster, whatever abilities you have, your stamina, you know, it's all about managing things. And this game also has some managing in it as well, you know, we all still do this stuff, but it's just less of it, I guess. No stamina, just, it gives you one less thing to worry about, and when you're fighting people, when you're in battles, whether it be boss, can I not get up here? Yeah, I can. You know, it's just, you don't have to worry about shit, like, you know, I'm not going to be able to roll or dash or whatever it is, so having no stamina, I think, is absolutely fantastic. Your shift just ended! He's like, oh god. Yeah, go ahead, swing. Do it, buddy. Wait, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, he was playing me! That's what's wrong with him. I'm going to give you that delay swing. So I don't think so. So no stamina, I think, is great, dude. You know what? If FromSoft ever wanted to make another Dark Souls, like a Dark Souls 4, I think they should, you know, keep that, dude. Don't bring the stamina back, and kind of work this posture system into Dark Souls, if possible, because I love it, dude. I love being able to kill enemies without, you know, having to drop their health. This poor, sorry, son of a bitch! Oh, look at these guys with the shields, whatever will we do. So as you can see, I have the Lazuli. I got all prosthetic upgrades. They're all upgraded. Here we go. Ready, guys? And we missed. Not with that one. Here, let's give it to this guy. We won't miss this one. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Swing. You don't want to swing? There you go. The axe just makes, you know, light work of these guys. Also, disclaimer, I've already been through this area. I'm just, you know, I wanted to pick an early area in the game, so that way I wasn't spoiling anything for you guys who haven't seen it. So, what's next about the combat? You have one weapon. So, you're not going to be going through, like, Dark Souls and collecting all these different weapons. You're not going to be upgrading weapons. Like, well, you will upgrade some shit, but it's not going to be, like, you don't ever upgrade his katana. So, you know, if those of you who hated using katanas in Dark Souls, I would say, don't even come to this game with that mindset, dude, because it's completely different, you know what I mean? Like, this game, you're way more agile, dude. You can, you know, do a lot more shit. It looks like a FromSoft game, but it literally, to me, it's just, you can't compare shit. You really can't. But, you know, using the katana the whole game, it's fine, because you get your prosthetic tools that give you extra stuff to do. You just get a lot of stuff, you know. There's a lot of different ways to kill people, as they say in the trailer, kill ingeniously or whatever. Ooh, look at this guy. I got a surprise for you. Have some sacred flame. Oh, God! One more time. Big damage. You see that buff we got? Mikiri, counter! You gotta counter that shit, Wolf! There you go. Sorry, I'm yelling, I know. Alright, hold on, let's heal up here. So again, I don't mind using the katana the whole game. You actually get a few other things. I don't want to spoil anything, but you do get a few other options, especially late game. Those other options will come with other abilities. So, when it comes to this weapon here, you know, don't fret. It doesn't make it too boring or anything playing. Now, next, I want to go over the prosthetic tool. Alright, so let's go. I want to go over some of the prosthetics. So again, this is going to have some spoilers, guys. I'm going to open my menu. I'm going to show you all the prosthetics. I want to talk about these for a minute, right? So let's jump into it. So I have every single prosthetic in the game at this point, right? I have all the lazuli, every version of it, everything. So, actually, you know what? No, this will be fine to do it this way. Alright, so we have the shuriken, which you get very early in game, as you guys know. There's 4 different versions of this. It's a great prosthetic tool. It's good against fast enemies that jump around, things like that. I haven't used Senthro yet. We might want to try that, I don't know, but I don't know how this raining money, make it rain. I had no idea. I had no idea you can make it rain in this game. Alright, that's hilarious. So I'm using the Lazuli Shuriken. It's pretty nice, man. As you guys see, once you throw one of these, you can R1 right afterwards, and he does a chasing slice. So the Shuriken will hit the enemy, and then, you know, you come in and swipe them right afterwards. It's fantastic. So, prosthetics, this, very useful. The loaded axe, alright, that's the first version. You get the spring load after. Sparking axe is the third, and the Lazuli axe is the fourth. Now, we'll talk about the differences in the red and blue flame in a minute. Sparking axe, as you guys just saw, is great for people with shields. And then you have the loaded spear, thrust type, cleave type, spiral spear, and leaping flame. Now, leaping flame is very misleading. You do not jump in the air and leap with fucking anything. I don't know why. That should have been called the spinning flame. Because what happens, see, if you hold the leaping flame, what happens is, I'll show you right here. This is what it looks like. You do not leap. Ready? You just do a little spin. Alright, that's the leaping flame. If you just R1 without the charge, you get that. And then also you can do the pull as well. Ching-ching! Just like that. Now that will pull armor off of people. That will also pull infested worms out of enemies who are infested. So remember that. It's a nice thing to know. Alright, let's get back into it. Let me rest up, get some emblems. I'm emblem rich a little bit if you guys can't see. We got 374 emblems, 20 on deck right now. So let's go back into it. Sabimaru. So this is a little poison blade, guys. The poison, there's some enemies in the game it greatly affects. The people in Fountainhead, dude, the poison fucking destroys them. So if you're having problems in Fountainhead, anybody, you pull out this and then you're gonna breeze right through the area, dude. Because once you hit them a couple times with it, they're gonna puke, they're gonna keel over and be like, ugh! And then you're just gonna fuck them up and kill them. Alright, so very useful. Some enemies don't really give a fuck about it. Loaded umbrella, another great prosthetic tool. So, you know, as you guys can see, we get a lot of other options. And a lot of these prosthetic tools, you know, even the loaded umbrella will, you know, output damage. Obviously, they all do. But even this is designed for defense. You know, once you can parry with it. You can also have your umbrella out, and when someone goes to swing on you, you press L1 while it's out. And you'll spin the umbrella, and if you parry someone, you can parry him like that. And then also, I don't know if any of you guys know this, your umbrella, when you take hits, gets charged up. You'll see like a steam coming off of Wolf. And once it's at full blast, when you have it out, you press R1 when you're under the shield, and he does, you know, comes up, shuts the shield, does kind of like a dual, almost like a, what's that chick from Mortal Kombat with the fucking blades? Almost like a katana fucking attack from, you know, it's pretty nice, not bad. Every umbrella has their different uses. Magnet, normal one. This will guard you from apparitions. This one will give you fire damage protection. It's fucking great. Now we get to the Shinobi Firecracker. Again, we have the first version here. So that's just the normal one. Just throw it out, bang. Spring loaded, lasts a little bit longer. Long spark, lasts a little bit longer. And I believe you can spin with that one. And then the purple fume spark is this one here. Now what this does, see that purple smoke and it explodes. That purple shit gives you pretty good vitality and posture damage. Now I believe it's better than any of the other ones, because I was like, you know, what the fuck, like this one takes a little longer to explode, and you would think the other ones would kind of be better. But if you look at the damage, I'm almost positive that this one will give you, you know, like I just said, more posture damage and such after it goes off. Or you can hold it, R1, and do a little spin in all directions. Now that's going to be great if you're getting ganked by a bunch of enemies. You need to get the fuck out of there. So it definitely has its uses. We're going to go down to the flame vent. So that's the first one you get. Spring-loaded flame vent, Okanaga's, and lazulite. Now, these are basically the same thing right here. Now, the difference is going to be the purple one gives you apparition damage against, you know, undead enemies. And it will also give you a buff when you swing into it. Now, that's badass, you know, but it only lasts for so long. You're going to see. And it does not give you a burn. Like, if you go to light someone on fire, one of your enemies, you will not get the burn status from the purple flame. Now, if you want to burn people, you're going to have to go ahead and use Okanaga's. So, I'm still trying to figure out, you know, why they put that. I don't know. I just feel like the purple one's not very useful. It does do good damage, but again, you don't get the burn proc, and the buff itself doesn't last very long. So, you could do the same thing with this. Okanaga is going to give you the red fire on your sword instead of the purple. You can hold it R2 for a big charge. It's going to push you back. It's going to throw your enemies back. Now, if you hit one of your enemies with that big charge blast, you're going to get the damage proc immediately. So it's great. So again, guys, you can see tons of other options just other than your sword itself. So we're going to go down. This one is very interesting. So mist the feathers right here. So Great Feather Mist Raven. That's the highest version of it. Now, I'm not going to... I mean, we can go to an enemy, try to find an enemy, and I can show you how it works. But anyways, you assume the stance right there. And when an enemy goes to hit you, you're going to disappear, and you hold L1, and whatever direction you go into, you're going to make this fire trail, and it explodes against your enemy, dude, giving you that damage, and then it gives you follow-up damage, you know, because they get a little stunned. Like, you can even do it to Ishin, where you're fighting him at the end. It'll be like, ugh, after you explode on him. It's pretty badass. Oh, there's an enemy right here. Let's see if we can do it to him. I don't know if it's going to work with the feather, though. There we go. You see that, guys? And he just insta-death. And he got the burn proc on top of that. So, it's, Miss Raven's pretty fucking beast. Let me, alright, let me try that again. Let me get one guy over here. He sees me. Well, let's get a ninja star real quick. See if we can throw one at this dude. Oh, no, wrong way. There it is. Lazulite. Oh, no. Come on. You with the fucking arrows. Come on, asshole. I need you to come over here. Why is this guy's health so far down already? Did you get into a fight with one of your subordinates? Alright, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's see the mist feathers. Oh, and see, you gotta be good though, like. And there you go. As we're getting shot up, I'm gonna fucking die. So it's good but bad because if you're not good on timing, then it's not that easy to use. This guy's fucking dead. But yeah, that's the Miss Raven feathers, so it's good. Not too bad. So this one, Divine Abduction, Divine Double Abduction, Golden Vortex. Dude, sometimes the game freezes in this menu. That's weird. Anyways, one is good for farming, guys, if you're a big farmer in the game or whatever, because this one right here, large, blah, blah, cost spearlem. So gather the lustrous golden wind and release it to force enemies caught up in the vortex to face the other way. So they drop money when you hit them with this, and then it turns them around. Also, the monks in Senpu, if you end up getting this, it makes them, you one-shot them, they disappear. So this is good for farming. It's good. I need to use it more. I haven't used it that much. And now we're on to the last prosthetic, which is the Finger Whistle, Mountain Echo, Malcontent. Malcontent, as you guys can see, it creates an opening event causing anguish and apparition type enemies, and then you can delay it as well. Now, there are some enemies in the game, even bosses, that this will work against to give you big windows for damage. So look at all of this stuff. This is a lot of stuff you get to use along with your weapon. You know, I view this stuff almost as, you know, spells and such from, you know, Dark Souls and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Also, we have combat arts. Now, these are like weapon arts, basically, from Dark Souls. These are the ones I have now. I have, I think, only 2 or 3 or 4 more I need to get on the last skill tree. I don't want to spoil that for you guys, so I won't, like, say what it is and shit like that, but yeah. Alright, so, there's good variety here. The gameplay is well. I love the combat system. No stamina is amazing. So, you know, I don't want to make this video too long for the comeback video. I'm so excited to be back, man. I'm gonna say it again, guys. Pretty happy about it. So now I just want to go over some things that I don't like, because you know, this game is amazing, and if any of you like FromSoft games, I would advise you pick it up and play it. Just don't go into it thinking, you know, this is gonna be like Dark Souls and or Bloodborne. Alright, so getting into stuff that we don't like, or it could be better. So one thing I think, one of the biggest issues with this game, and I have no idea why they didn't fucking do this. What's down here? Probably death. Is the emblems, the spirit emblems. Alright, so spirit emblems are basically, think about it as mana. You know, the blue bar you have in Dark Souls? Now, you need to actually kill enemies for these, or you can buy them. So when you sit down at an idol, and idols, guys, are basically just bonfires, your spirit emblems refill, but only if you have them in your storage to refill them. If you don't have any in your storage to refill them, guess what? You're gonna go have to fucking either farm for money or farm for enemies to get spirit emblems to use your prosthetic tools. Hold on, we're gonna throw on sugar. What I'm about to show you right now, guys, is so underrated. It's not even fucking funny. This Gatchin sugar right here, if that's how I say it, probably not. Use this shit, dude. It makes you a super stealthy ninja. They're never gonna fucking see me. Now I can just stand right out here, and they're just like, what? You can walk right up to these dudes, and they still won't see you. Like, so you can actually, like, this makes you be able to sneak into certain situations, guys, that you just would not be able to sneak into. So again, spirit emblems. You know, before you get emblem rich, so to speak, or however the fuck you want to say it, there's gonna be points in the game, man, if you're trying to use your prosthetic tools, you know, a good amount, you're gonna have to go farm for spirit emblems, dude, and I have no idea why the fuck they wanted people to farm for these things, dude, and have to go and kill the same enemies, and or go farm for money to get the spirit emblems. Like, they really should have just let your max fill up every time you sit in an idol. But you'd have to rest, obviously, to get your max to fill up. So, you know, it's like, yeah, you get a reward, but as you guys know, in a FromSoft game, what happens when you rest, all the enemies come back. So, yeah, oh shit, these two, man, these guys will hit hard. We're gonna burn them. Hold on, let me get, nope, I gotta switch this. You just stop right there. Let's deal with these little assholes. Here we go, big burn, oh! Did we hit him with it? No, I did not. It's too far away. One more time. There we go. How's that feel, asshole? And that guy's gonna burn. I want to get the fucking buff on. Hold up. Stop swinging! You're ruining my video! He's like, what? There we go. Yeah, come get the fire sword, bitch. Zach, I'll give you the fire sword. Shadouken! These guys are like, basically like poised beasts. Some enemies that you just can't stun when they start swinging, so just be careful of these guys. What is this guy doing? Look at him. I was gonna join the battle, but I just wasn't sure. You're gonna die now, because I'm a fucking shinobi master. Alright, so anyways, now that they're dead, the goddamn spirit emblems, dude, you should have refilled. I just don't understand that, and that's definitely one design flaw I believe is pretty glaring in the game, because like I said, I found myself trying to obviously having to go farm for these fucking things, dude, and just not a fun thing to do, especially when you just, obviously farming sucks, you know, and I just don't think we should have had to do it for that. Alright, so next thing I think that could have been better, and you know, this is just coming from someone who's put a lot of fucking time into the Souls games, is the bosses in this game. Now, I understand that they wanted this game to be a little more grounded and not so much like fantasy type shit, but the bosses themselves, man, the bosses are fine, they're good. There's some great bosses in the game, but my problem is this. They repeat a lot of bosses in the game, like, numerous times, man. Like, I feel like they got a little lazy when it comes to this aspect, I guess, because you're gonna find yourself fighting mini bosses like over and over again, just, you know, same guy, different names kind of shit. You fight one guy 3 separate times, dude. It's the same exact boss basically, just with different names. That happens actually twice with 2 different bosses. There's just a lot of repeating bosses in this game, and I just don't understand why they couldn't have, you know, changed that up a little bit. And that just, I think that's gonna hurt replayability. And that's the next thing we're going to get to when it comes to, you know, things that aren't so great. So as you guys all know, there is no PvP in this game, so that means there's no online content, which I think hurts replayability a little bit, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, you know what I mean? Because it's going to make people have to face these challenges by themselves without any summons and have to, so quote-unquote, get good, I guess. But the replayability game, so I'm on my second playthrough. I'm going to do another one for sure because I want to get all the skills leveled up. Like I said, I have all the prosthetics at this point. But, you know, when it comes to maybe a third or fourth playthrough, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Now, when DLCs come out, hopefully the DLCs are going to be, you know, fantastically huge and just fucking amazing. To which I think they will be, because Sekiro itself, and this is another kind of dislike, I guess, is not the biggest game. I feel like it's probably, I'm going to say 60% is like, is big. Like, it would fill 60% of like Dark Souls 3, and that's minus the DLCs, like just the base game. Now, the game itself, guys, has a lot of verticality to it, like a lot of up and down, but just the areas itself, like your main point, basically, in the game is going to be Ashina Castle, and you have, like, all these areas around it kind of deal, you know what I mean? Look at this guy, he has no fucking idea, you poor sorry son of a bitch! So, ooh, Axe Man, what you want? You want an axe? I'll give you one. I'll give you one, let's give him what he wants. But, yeah, just the size of the game, dude, I feel like is not that big. You have people doing, I know they're using glitches and shit, but you got people online, man, beating this game in fucking 20 minutes. Slap your shield, buddy! Oh, fuck, I hit him with a shuriken. Slap your shield again! Oh! What that's gonna do for you? Look at these guys, oh my god. Dude, where are you coming with the fire, really? Now you're gonna get charged up. Shuriken! Give me that death blow, kid! So yeah, the game's just not very big, and I don't know if this is me being crazy because I haven't played Souls in a while, but people are beating this game in fucking 29 minutes online. Again, they're using glitches and shit, but it's just really not that big. Areas themselves, now when I say not that big, there's a lot of idols for you to sit at, and there's a lot of areas to travel to, but the problem is the areas you go to are just very small. They're small areas. Like, you can clear out, look at this, like this area right here is already done, gone. We run through there, that's going to be where the boss is. Now the boss isn't going to be there now because I already killed him, but the game's just not that big. You know, so, I mean, but that's really it for dislikes for it. So, you know, obviously way more likes than dislikes. I love the game, man. I'm just saying that there's some things I just don't understand, you know, why they went the direction they did. So yeah, I don't know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man. I think, you know, I'm happy to be back. This is just going to be, you know, the first. Like I said, I'm going to do an upload once a week. We are going to do 2 every other week, and that reason being because I have every other weekend off for my job. So on my weekends off, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, hit you guys with 2 uploads. Also, you know, it's been a while. I know I've been playing a lot of Tekken 7 as well, guys. Getting pretty proficient. I always be whipping some ass online. I still main in Brian Fury. I might do some Tekken in the future too. Maybe we'll do a couple more Dark Souls videos as well. After this, maybe we'll do, you know, a couple more Sekiro videos on some things I think will help people that they're stuck on and such. So it's gonna be a good time. So again, man, you know, pros, it's great quality game. Graphics sounds great. The combat's great. Deflect system I love. The posture system's great. No stamina is new thing for our Soulsian community, but I think it's great. One weapon, not a big deal. We got a lot of prosthetic attachments and combat arts. You know, the quick dislikes, just like I said, man, the size of the game, I feel like could have been bigger. The bosses are good, but I feel like, you know, the repeating bosses, man, can get a little fucking eh. And the emblems. You shouldn't have to farm for emblems. You should get your full, you know, emblems when you top off when you sit down. So the only reason that's going to happen for us right now, as you can see, we have 3 in a corner. We're going to go ahead and sit down. We're going to rest. That's going to take them from my storage. Now we have 20, but if you have 0 emblems, you're going to sit down, you're not going to have shit, and then you're not going to be able to use any of these awesome prosthetic tools. You're going to have to go farm some motherfucking dudes and be like, yeah, now I can use my tools. It just sucks. FromSoft, fucking, I think they should change it in a patch, man. You know what I mean? Because when you rest, like I said, enemies come back. Make it harder for you. Alright, guys, this has been Games, man. Happy to be back. We'll see you guys possibly next week. Well, not possibly, definitely next week. I'm just excited to be back to the channel. Like I said, if we end up, you know, making good progression, you guys want to see different things, videos and such, maybe we'll up the upload schedule. But for now, we're going to do once a week, 2 times every other week. So, awesome to be back. See you guys later. Peace.